is Monday, March 28th, 2022, and we have some new mods to take a look at. So today we have two maps that dropped. We have Medvedin by Metis_MGS. This will be 112.30 megabytes to download and install. And we have the Angevin countryside by Mael-LTA. This will be 352.03 megabytes to download and install. So the first new mod of the day is the Snowwolf 500 by Adams Kong. This will be 5.79 megabytes to download and install. This costs $16,000, takes up 6 slots, 95 horsepower, and you can change the color to anything on here like that. I just wish the snow would stick around a little longer in FS22 that we could really use this, because really when it snows out, it seems like by noon the next day it's always just gone. So hopefully they'll change that. But that is the Snowwolf 500 by Adams Kong. Next up we have the Fortschritt B550. This is going to be 10.77 megabytes to download and install, and I am not going to butcher the modder's name, so I will flash that up on the screen right now. This is 2.9 meters, takes up 8 slots. It's going to require 200 horsepower to work. And here we have design standard or with the B601 packer. And we can change it to any one of these colors here. With the rim colors, we can do that with. That is the Fortschritt B550. Next up is the Fliegl ASW 256 by AgrarDesignAustria. This is going to be 5.53 megabytes to download and install. $40,000, takes up 5 slots, 26,000 liters. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Redestein, back to Trelleborg. We have standard and wide tires as options. That is the Fliegl ASW 256. Here we have the Agromasz Duro I-30. It's either I-30 and I-40 or 130, and I think it's I-30 and I-40. This is by Bartso NV3. This is going to be 5.49 megabytes to download and install. So we had the Duro I-30, $10,000, 3 meters, 4 slots, and we had the Duro 140 at $12,000, 4 meters and 5 slots. The 130 requires 130 horse, and the I-40 requires 150 horse. Take a look in here, and there are no configurations for either one of these. This is the Agromasz Duro I-40. Moving on, we have the Agromasz Cutter 300. This is also by Bartso NV3. 2.99 megabytes to download and install. This is 3 meters, takes up 4 slots, will require 70 horsepower to operate. Configuration, we have none. Design 1, Design 2, Design 3, and back to the original. That's the Agromasz Cutter 300. Oh boy, they really like to test me with pronouncing these things. So this is the Gorenc Granoter Supra 5 meter by WhiteBull modding. 10.71 megabytes to download and install. $12,500, 5 meter work width, 8 slots, will require 170 horsepower to operate. And we get no configurations. That is the Gorenc Granoter Supra 5M. Here we have the Backlifter by EY Modding. This is 1.25 megabytes to download and install. This takes up 2 slots, $4,500. And we can change the color to anything we see on that palette there. Last mod for the shop, we have the Lizard Fork by BGamer003. This is going to be 2.84 megabytes to download and install. $400. It takes up 3 slots. And this is pretty cool. Configuration, we have bales 125 centimeter, 150, 180. We have double bale at 125. Double bale for 150 centimeter. We have pallets narrow, pallets wide, and we have a spike. And we can change all the colors, just like that. So that is the Lizard Fork by BGamer003. Okay, so the placeables for today, we start with the Machinesheds by Dithmarscher modding. I hope I got that right. 3.41 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 5 slots and it's going to cost $65,000. Let's open this up. Nice animation, love the sound. If we go into here, there are lights, but the lights are kind of strange. They're right over here, the light switch. Press the circle to turn it on, and it kind of does that little jitter thing there. So we had the lights on, and you know, I cannot tell. Obviously, those are glass panels, because the rain isn't coming in, is it? No, the rain isn't coming in. But they kind of look like they're just open. Not bad. It's a large machine shed. Okay, over here we have the Butter Company Factory by CuratoFarms. This is going to be 17 slots. Going to cost $70,000, and it's going to be 1.71 megabytes to download and install. So the draw to this Butter Factory over the base game one is this here. We'll take a look in here. So we have 3 options to make butter. The first option is we can use sunflower and olive oil to make butter, or we can use canola oil and milk, or just milk. So you have the option to completely take out the milk and still make butter if you don't want to have a dairy farm going on. So that is the Butter Company Factory by CuratoFarms. Not bad. You know, they're getting innovative, and you gotta love the fact that they take up very little space to do these because they're already in the game. So, the very last one that we're gonna look at today is this one here. This is the Garage with Cow Barn by MichalLS. This is gonna take up 53 slots. It's gonna cost $150,000, and it's 17.75 megabytes to download and install. This is pretty cool in the fact that you get all this with it. So here's your slurry. I'm going to assume this is the manure, although in the game it never shows the manure. It never shows how much manure you have. So, although you know what, I have it doesn't tell me. Well, it's empty, but yeah, it's strange how they left the manure out. This is the only thing I'm not fond of. I prefer to have the animals outside in a pasture, but it works. I mean, it's pretty cool. Maybe if you're limited on space, although this does leave a fairly large footprint. Then we have this little area back here that you can store stuff. And then we have this garage connected to it. There we go. Or you can store anything you want. And this does have lights here. Turn on shed lights, as you can see. So that is all the mods that we have for today. I just want to say that I planned on doing a mod video for Friday. So many mods dropped, but what happened was over the weekend I actually got the quick release for my brand new wheel, and I was using that all weekend, and yeah, just ended up not being able to make that video. But anyway, guys, those are the mods for today. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time.